Now this is an R53. There's two bolts that hold the factory spoiler in place. On R56 there'll be 5. But you just basically open your hatch. There's little plastic plugs here. Simply just pop those out and keep them, don't lose them. And then you get in here with a 10mm socket and simply remove the nut holding the spoiler in place. Okay, now we've already removed the 2 nuts from the inside that hold the factory spoiler in place. Next thing we want to do is remove this piece of drip rail or trim. It simply snaps in, snaps out. Just grab one end and gently pull it, and it'll unclip from the car. Set this to the side to put it back on when we're done. The next thing you want to do is use heavy masking tape or duct tape or gaffer's tape and tape around the outside where the spoiler meets the hatch and the roof, because we're going to have to cut through the tape. There's heavy duty, what they call VHB tape, very high bond tape, that holds this in place besides the 2 small screws. So the next thing we're going to show you is how to cut through that tape using stainless steel wire and a couple pair of vice grips. So again, the tape here is to protect your paint, so you keep your Mini looking great. Okay, so to cut through the tape that holds the factory spoiler on, we've improvised this little tool. It's made with 30 thousandths diameter stainless steel safety wire that you can get from your buddy's Erase or a speed shop, or even a hardware store will sell stainless steel wire. You try heavy duty fishing line, that also works. And 2 small pair of vice grips, clamp the wire at each end, give yourself 10-12 inches to work with here. And it's used like a knife to cut through the tape. So basically you just start and get the wire worked underneath the spoiler and the hatch, and basically work it back and forth, cutting through the tape. And you can feel it start to cut through, as you can see. And the tape is spotted all the way around, so you got to go all the way around where the bolt is, which is about here, to cut that tape. And once it gets cut through, you'll know it. The spoiler loosens up. So the good thing to do here is just be nice and methodical. Don't try to go too fast. You got to pull pretty hard to cut through it, but go back and forth like a saw and work around. Just visualize where that screw is. And,
That's it.
Okay, now we have